All right, we are live. Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Maree. How are you and Jazzy?
Yeah, hi Lisa. Hi everyone. We're great, thanks. Yeah, we had a beautiful weekend. We were sort of off grid on this beautiful property right under this amazing mountain for our witches weekend. So that was really amazing. And then headed up to the Sunshine Coast. So I had my beautiful friend's memorial service Sunday afternoon. So
Oh,
but it was just beautiful to catch up with everyone and but it's been amazing. I don't know about you, but the energy coming in, it's like, whew, for me, it's really bringing up a lot of really deep subconscious things. And I feel I'm actually really picking up on global consciousness. So I'm having to really mind my mind, literally. So
yeah.
that's what I've been going through. So I don't know if anyone else is sort of going through that, but and we're on the equinox. Oh, sorry, so it's the equinox tomorrow, 21st, 22nd here. So I think that'll be quite big
Oh,
energy coming
yeah.
in. So for us, we're going into autumn. So it's the autumn equinox.
Oh, that's right. Your
Mm,
ours is spring. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah.
yes. So I think there's a lot going on energetically. So it'd be interesting to know how other people are feeling.
Yeah. No, definitely,
Mm,
definitely.
yeah.
Um, you know, now that you say that, today I woke up feeling like uncomfortable. Like, is that what you're talking about? Just
Yeah, it was probably since about Thursday or Friday, and I noticed it and I went, oh, okay, this is interesting. And I felt a bit tired and felt like an energetic tiredness. I know the difference. And so, but I did wake up because I did this beautiful gridding with a friend from yesterday, and I found that really helped to clear a lot of stuff for me. So I woke up feeling a bit better. But I had been like, a bit grumpy, and I'm going, oh, this is not usual for me. So I don't know. So
mm,
uncomfortable is sometimes a way it can be expressed as well.
okay.
Just a bit off. Yeah.
Yeah, I woke up just really off, like where I had to sit on my bed, like I need to clear this. Like I'm with you. I'm sitting you. I mean I feel you. It was my solar plexus.
Uh-huh. Yep.
And I'm like, I'm gonna sit with you. So I sat with it and waited till it disappeared.
That's really good. And that's what it's about, is just really noticing, owning it, and then just allowing it to release. And because we don't have to know what it is it's actually releasing. It can be stuff that's like from other lifetimes, it could be from our lineage, it could be from the global consciousness. So so we don't need to get caught up in actually what it is. So that's
Yeah.
a great way to explain, what you did is great.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
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 But
So Ali's saying that she feels the weight of the world, so to speak. Not sat her down, just a lot of
yeah.
pressure on my physical form.
Yeah,
Um,
and Ali, that's sort of, I was feeling a little bit of that as well. And then once I sort of remembered to connect into the frequency to our beautiful consciousness, I could, as we were driving up to this gorgeous sacred land, I could feel the energy coming up through my feet into my legs, and I could actually physically feel the shift of it. And then when we were coming back down from the property, I could feel again when those grid lines sort of finished and we came back into another whole energetic area. So
wow.
yeah, it was pretty cool. So so sometimes just clearing our energetic form, just our white lighting or violet flaming can help as well. But yes.
Yes, I've been thinking of uploading the meditation I do every morning where I actually clear every human on the planet,
Yeah.
including myself, all the way down to the center of the earth and back up. So, yeah. An update on my parasite issue.
Yes.
I don't have the side pain anymore. Yeah.
Mm.
And this morning, when I drank my smoothie and with my breakfast, my stomach wasn't. Before it was like up and down. You could hear, just a lot of chatter. And
Yeah.
now it was nice and quiet, and I'm starting to feel normal.
That's awesome.
So
And this is what was that because of the tea you were
the
taking? You
tea.
feel it's
Hmm.
Just keep an eye out for around full moon. Remember we talked about how the full moon
Hmm.
parasites can get very active around that time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
keep an eye and see if that pain is
When is
resurfaces
that?
at all. Well, full moon, whenever are we on new moon now? I think we're around new moon, I think. So
Mhm.
whenever the next full moon is, just keep an eye, just note it in your diary or something.
Yeah, well, I was going to do it again when I come back from the trip. So this Wednesday, I go to Guatemala
Ooh.
to do something with the pyramid. I don't know yet, but believe it or not, Octavia is going to Denmark the exact same day. And the day that I'm going to be at the pyramid in Guatemala, she's going to be at the pyramid in Denmark.
That's
The same
crazy.
exact day.
Oh, that's crazy.
So
So you're going to connect up, you're going to do some meditating and connect up.
gridding. It has to
Yeah.
do with the connecting the grid or something to do with the grid. I don't know.
Yeah. Wow. That
So
would be amazing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just super excited. I know that this trip is it's supposed to happen the way it's happened. So I'm very excited.
Definitely. So
Yeah.
Kat's just asked what's in the tea again. So that's the tea you're taking for the parasites.
It's some tea made by some guy. If I can find it while Maree does the reading, I can
put it up
put it up for you guys.
It's got different herbs in it, hasn't it? So because I think we talked about this, but remember, if you do take like one of the pharmaceutical type cabantrums or whatever, remember they will lay their eggs and you'll need to redo it anywhere from 10 days to within 4 weeks. You'll have the whole lot back again. So they don't tell you that. So yeah, just so you know, it's better to probably change the environment that they're living in rather than kill them off. Then they'll pack up and leave themselves. So
yeah. Ali was telling me about. Yeah, Sal, why don't you just put it here on the chat? I'm looking for it and I don't see it.
Yeah.
So Sal knows. He's the one who sent it to me and got it for me.
Okay.
So yeah. But the other thing you can do is what Maree said, the black walnut as well. It's probably a lot cheaper than that tea that Sal got. So
yeah, okay. So with the black walnut, I just would just work out how many capsules I need, take out the black stuff from the inside of the capsules and then have it in water. But you got to drink lots and lots of water and to help to flush it through, and you might need to do it twice. And then I always got colonics to help clear out the gut as well. So, but Elisa and I are talking about the difference in the medical system between the US and Australia. It's crazy. Over here, we can go and get a colonic from anywhere from like $80 to $120 if you do a batch of them. If you do 4 or 5, you get a really big discount. Whereas I think you looked it up and it was like $1,000 for one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy.
But a friend of mine told me to look it up again because that sounded extremely high.
Yeah, that just blew my mind. So yeah, but definitely worth thinking about doing that as well. So yeah. But I'm glad you're feeling better. That's awesome.
Yes, huge difference. So just and that's why I keep clearing my throat, because when they die, they release ammonia into the system.
Yeah.
And my friend Ali had told me to get something, I can't remember now what it was, so that those symptoms wouldn't affect me. But I kept forgetting. And well, here I am, I'm done with it. So.
Oh, that's great. And the other thing is, recall, we can get little erosions from them in our gut. Cabbage is fantastic for healing little gut ulcerations and erosions. So you can have it cooked or in salads or however you like to eat it.
Yes. Yes. So I've been eating cabbage. Luckily, that's on my diet.
Perfect.
With the peanut sauce. Yum. Yeah. So I'm good there. All right. So let's get started.
Okay.
So if you want a reading with Maree right now and you're on the chat, go ahead and, there it is. L-orthanine for the ammonia die-off. Yeah.
Okay, that's a die-off. Okay, but yeah,
Yeah.
that's not the one for the. That's not the tea for the
No,
parasites, but
no,
that's okay.
they've
That's good to
several
know.
people are posting different teas here. Amari
Yep,
tea, Lord Nelson tea. There's all different kinds.
which is
And
great. So yeah, you
yeah,
just use your intuition or use some kinesiology to work out which one your body's going to respond to best, or if you actually need it. So
yeah,
yeah,
right,
yeah,
exactly. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All
So
right, guys. So let's go ahead and put those 888s in there. And while you do that, I am gonna play the video that I want to know if a portal opened and did I capture it. I'm not sure. I apologize for how small it is. I can't zoom in. I tried. Okay, so I'm going to see Maree if you can look at it. So this is I'm sorry for the shoddy work. It was very windy at the beach when I was taking this. So anyway, there it was going up. Now it's all darkness, right? Total darkness. And then here comes the part right here where it starts creating like a circle, like it starts opening up. Do you see it?
yeah,
It's like iridescent, and here's the little circle opening. See the circle opening?
yep, yep.
Look at that.
It's quite bizarre.
Yes. Look at it.
Yeah,
And then it disappears. Boom. That's it.
it just
Done.
goes, doesn't it?
And then it's gone.
And does that normally go all the way down through to the earth?
No, because it's going up.
Oh, so yeah, okay. So we're not talking. Yeah, we're talking about the actual. Yeah, the main part of it, not the fall off part.
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this
wow.
one, I was like, okay, that's weird because it goes up, it goes into some type of portal. And then when the booster's coming down, it comes down for a little while and then it disappears. Like, I'll show you.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
show you here. So I'll speed it up. So here we go. All dark, 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 dark. So I'm trying to find the booster. And then where is it? Here it is. It appears,
Yeah.
right? Out of nowhere. Notice.
Yeah,
Okay.
out of nowhere.
It's all black. Out of nowhere. There it is. The booster's coming down.
True.
And then it comes down and then it disappears again. Boom. That's it. Done. Goodbye. It doesn't land.
Wow.
It doesn't land. And when it started, it looked like this, like daylight. Like look at it should look
Wow.
like this backwards, just like that. We should have this
Yeah,
is
yeah.
what we should have seen doing that when the booster came back down.
That's crazy. And did you, with the rocket that time, did you feel the shake of it and the noise? I wonder if they even did a rocket then. That's
So no,
really
I just think
interesting.
it was a hologram because
Yeah.
this was NASA, and usually it's not NASA, it's
Oh, it's
SpaceX. So
yeah.
whenever it's SpaceX, you hear the boom, you hear the noises, and in here it was like, what's going on?
That's really interesting.
So I wanted to see if like it is it a hologram? The second question would be, did it hit the dome? You know, like what? Like let's see if we can
See if we can get some
hear.
insight from the cards.
Yeah.
Yes. And you took that footage, didn't you?
Yes,
That's original.
I did.
Yeah. Yeah, Ridgy Didge footage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Let's just see if we can get some insight into what was happening with that rocket and what was going on.
And
yeah, let's just see.
Wow. There we go.
Wow, there was definitely, now this is when I get the Page of Swords, it's sending a message. It's like telling a story and it's not quite truthful. So already we're getting that there was definitely something that they were doing as a tricky type situation. So yeah, wow. Oh my God. We've got our magician. We have definitely got some smoke. Yeah, smoke and mirrors. And then we've got our 5 of Wands. So this is a little bit of, they've taken some action that's going to create some chaos and a little bit of change. So no, there's something going on. And it's not normal, like exactly what we were just talking about.
Yeah.
So because normally we've got our King of Pentacles, it comes from a very powerful, place. It's done properly, all the rest of it. No, that there was something very, very dodge about that whole thing.
Okay, so then was it a did we see CGI/hologram?
Let's just have a look and see. Oh, that's hot. Why are you hot? Oh, yeah, we've got our 9 of Swords. So this is the worry. This is a worry. This can be a worry card. So this to me though is but it's unnecessary worry. So they're just doing stuff that is not conducive for anybody. Yeah, Ace of Swords just confirmed that. So what they're doing, it's just not conducive for anyone's goodwill, basically.
Oh.
So I don't know. Yeah, they're just 8 of Cups. So they're using it as a smoke screen of some sort, and they're walking away from a situation. So whether NASA is trying to say, oh, we've still got some power, we've still got some, we still do this sort of stuff, but they actually don't. Maybe they don't have any of the facilities to do that sort of thing anymore, because the 8 of Cups is walking away from a situation, leaving it. So they could be just pretending that they still can do stuff like that, and yet they actually don't have the capability. Maybe, yeah.
Interesting.
So,
but can we get an answer on if it was a CGI/hologram?
Yeah, it looked like it from those first lot of cards. It looked like
okay.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then okay, so what did we see? Did we see it going through the firmament, or it was just the CGI, just the show they wanted to show? Like, was it a portal?
These two just came up. Yeah, it was just something that's been, you can't see it. It's like, it's like a fake thing, and then the Death card. So it's a transition from being a real thing to something that is not real. So that Death card. Yeah. Okay. So no, to me, it's that those two cards were just boom out the bottom of the pack. So
pure fakery. Right? Pure fakery.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
All right. Maple tree. I'm thinking we already did a reading on maple tree.
Everyone was talking about Dennis. Everyone's putting in a triple hate for Dennis. Dennis, what's going on?
I think they're
just teasing him.
Yes. Yep. Okay. All right. So
maple tree.
You see, I'm gonna check the people real quick. See when we last did maple tree. No, okay. You can. I don't see it here on the list.
Okay, let's do maple tree. Wow. All right, so maple tree. I'm just going to do the usual tuning in through my higher self, through my divine wisdom, and just connecting in through to your energetic field and your higher self. Okay. Yep. All right, now let's just do some card shuffling for you and see what comes through. Yeah, okay. Straight away, I'm drawn to this one for you. Let's have a look and see. How fascinating. We've got the Magician again, but this is in a different context. And it's interesting because I was just seeing, it was almost like there was white light coming straight through the middle of you, almost like separating what the left and the right hemispheres. So I feel like you're bringing something through, and it could have created a little bit of confusion for you, but you've got a lot of tools there to use. So just keep trusting what you're getting. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles has come up. So to me, this is saying you've already set up a good foundation over time as to what you can do and use to help yourself sort of stay in that centered state, stay balanced. Page of Wands. So this is a message coming to you for some action that you would be good for you to take. So, but it's not a huge step. All right. So it's interesting because we've now got the 9 of Wands. And to me, this is whatever you might have felt was really difficult getting to somewhere. It's like there's something new starting. So that's almost completing it and turning it into a 10 of Wands, which is the finishing of something. So let's just see what's coming up here. Yeah, I'm still seeing that white going sort of right through the middle of you, the white light. And then, as I said that, we've got our 2 of Pentacles. So this can be asking yourself a question, debating which way to go. Do I go right? Do I go left? So you might just need to sit with this, and you might find you get a little bit of emotional. Oh, I don't know. I'm a bit worried. Because in the background, when I looked at the wave was looking quite big. And to me, that's the emotional body. But don't stress about it. That's funny. That 9 of Swords has come up again. You don't need to worry about it. This is just a part of your processing at the moment. So, yeah, let's have a look at all that one. What's come up? Beautiful. Lovers card. So this to me tells me that you are going to come together internally. This is like a shift for you. It's a split, but it's brilliant because it's going to bring together 2 new aspects of yourself to create you in a more extended, expanded way. So I love that major arcana, that Lovers card has come up for you. Yeah. Okay, now I'm seeing that white sort of dissipating, and it's like you've really come together. So, which is beautiful. And the Death cards come up. I love it because this is transformation. You are going through a transformation, but it's a slow process. It's not something that's going to happen really quickly. So don't worry. I feel that this is just something that you have wanted to go through to increase your frequency and your consciousness. So yeah. So look, Maple Tree, I hope that helps. You're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So yeah, so just stay connected. So yeah.
Okay, so I was wrong. Dennis did want one.
I can still do one for Dennis.
Yes, so let's do that.
Okay, let me just shuffle all of these.
I didn't look at there's so much
at the
chat.
beginning.
Yeah,
I know. I only saw one thing.
It.
So okay, so let's just clear our cards.
And while you do that, Sal did put the name of where he got the tea. So okay. Mark Bergerski. All right. So reading for Dennis coming up.
So thank you, Dennis, for letting us do this little reading for you. So I'm just tuning in again. Okay, cool. Let me just tune into our cards for Dennis. What messages are there for him with what's been going on or what he might need to know? Beautiful. So we've got a Hanged Man. So straight up, this is a major arcana. This to me talks about just being patient and just surrendering and going inside. So the Hanged Man is it's also when we're going through a bit of a process, sometimes it's good just to surrender and to not, I think we're all going through this. It actually sounds like, this is something we're all going through. So just surrender, allow your wisdom to come to you. That's why I'm seeing that the head is really glowing here. So allow that divine wisdom to come through for you. Dennis, Knight of Cups. This is an emotional message that will come to you, but it's not huge or anything like that. It's just, I feel this is going to help you. And I feel it's going to help you with maybe the stories that are going on for you in your own head. So when I was actually tuning in, I felt like you have been doing an empowerment process. I could actually see some strengthening around that chakra. And look at the card we got when we just said that, the Emperor. So this is someone that can be very strong within themselves. They know what they want. They hold power, truth tellers. So I feel for you at the moment. Just keep surrendering in. Don't try and fix anything. Just surrender because it's coming through your self-empowerment. So that was what I was seeing when I originally got in there. The moon's come up for you. So that you could have been through something that really displaced what you felt was normal for you or comfortable for you. But now we've got our Six of Swords, and I love this one. This is moving into a better place. So it's going across troubled waters into a better place. And I feel that empowerment feeling that I was getting for you is definitely coming up. Again, your future's looking really bright. You've got your 3 of Wands. You're letting go of the past and you're actually setting up what you want for your future. But right for now, just surrender, okay? You don't have to do anything. It's actually all coming through for you. So I hope that helps as well.
Wonderful. Thank you, Maree.
Yeah.
All right. And Dennis, we start, of course, with Dennis's question. So, was Earth and Mars once moons of Tamar? Tamar was the planet that is the asteroid belt now.
Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards say, Dennis. Let's see. Yeah, because all sorts of things have gone on, haven't they? Oh, that one. It's funny, my hand's getting itchy today when I'm hitting the right card. Usually it's just really hot, but it's actually getting itchy. So we've got our Knight of Pentacles. So I feel that there could be some truth. To me, this is bringing a message of truth about a reality. So I'm feeling that, yeah, oh, my hand's so itchy. I'm going to have to take that one. Yeah, look at that. We've got our 2 of Cups. So to me, there was a relationship, between these different planets. So yeah, there is definitely some sort of relationship there. Oh, the High Priestess, but of course it's veiled and we don't know the truth of what's really gone on, what created the imbalance, what's actually gone on behind the scenes. Yeah, 9 of Wands. So there was definitely something tumultuous that happened that's created something to change. So it looks like, yeah, that's a high possibility, Dennis.
Okay. Very cool. All right. Next question. There have been earthquakes in Ecuador, Peru, and Bolivia, all of them in a straight line. It has been happening every week now. Ecuador just had a 6.51. Any insight from you or Jasper?
Sure. Yeah, I'll check with the cards and then I can get Jazzy to jump in as well and maybe show us what's happening. We've been getting the message that there would be an increase, in natural events as well, whether it's earthquakes, whether it's volcanoes, whether it's still flooding coming through. So let's just check with the cards and see.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so we have got this card coming up, but because I was asking for it around the Earth's natural, there's a lot shifting and a lot coming up that's been hidden, that's coming up from the deep. So when we have the Devil card, to me, it's things are coming up to be seen, things are coming up to be released. So it's almost like a release of pressure, and the 8 of Wands, which is an action card that's very fast. So things can happen quite quickly and in a row. So like you said, there's all in a straight line. I mean, they're going through a fault line and they can happen quite quickly. So, I really feel this is to do with my hand, sorry. Yet this has got to do with the energetic lines and because of this consciousness coming onto the earth. I mean, Gaia's a consciousness. She's a living being. So she's expressing and releasing through the earth because that 9 of Wands is telling me that too. So, yeah, Ace of Swords. So that's just confirming what the cards have said here. So let's just check with Jasper. Okay, so Jasper, can you just show us what's going on, if just to help us to understand what's happening with all of these different natural things that are going on in the earth? Okay, so he is showing me a lot of light and energy coming through from the central aspect of Earth, and it's actually activating grid lines, and I'm seeing the light coming through those grid lines, which are then activating in the physical. And just as we get the physical symptoms when we are upgraded consciously, so Earth is also releasing. I'll just ask him, is there? No, he's showing me, and it's like she's rumbling. So he's just showing me she's rumbling. Yeah. So look, a lot of this is very natural release as well. And of course, sometimes they'll jump on the bandwagon and make things more exacerbated if it's decided it's needed. But a lot of this is natural.
Yeah, I would think that if there's some negative energies in there that she needs to get rid of.
Yeah. Yeah.
She's going to make it known.
Well, she's expanding, she's expanding as well.
Yeah. All right. So Kibu Hope was asking, was Gunung Padang in Indonesia older than Egyptian pyramids? Was it part of Atlantis or Mu?
Interesting. Okay, let's just see what the cards say. We'll ask first of all, were they older? Because there was stuff that was hidden before the pyramids sort of came through. There was a lot that was hidden as well. Let's see if it was older than Egyptian pyramids. Is it the oldest? Is it older? Is it older?
All right, let's see if I can share this.
Wow, interesting.
Do you see it?
Let's have a look. Wow. Yeah, look at that. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. I feel that they could have been around the same time, though, because we've got our Five of Swords, and to me, this is change that's happening in a mind. So you know how when you have consciousness that is quite connected, so someone comes up with an idea, and then somewhere across the other side of the world, someone has the same idea, but they're the first one to put it into practice. So I feel that's what's happened. And then we've got our Seven of Swords, which again, the five is carrying the five. So that is the change, the change. How am I going to make this change? What's going to happen? So, and then the 10 of Wands. So this is something that's nearly completed. So it looks like they could have been going on at around the same time, which is fascinating, because then we've got our Ace of Pentacles, which to me is saying, well, yes, that's actually a possibility around a reality, because the Pentacles is a reality. So could have been around about the same sort of time frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very interesting.
I know.
Okay, is outer space actually over there, not up there, as in past the Arctic wall? Are all the other planets and worlds? If no, then what's past the Arctic wall? They're hiding.
Okay, let's just have a little look. I just lost one. Let's see what that one is.
Yeah.
Okay, so the one that fell out was actually the Knight of Cups. So this is when we're brought a message that sort of is just, it's only a small message. It's only part of the message. So I feel that there's a lot more going on than what we will actually know. Let's start with outer space. So what we're talking about is maybe the universe.
Right. Where we think the stars are.
Yeah. So is it, over there? What I've started to really feel is that it's through portals. It's actually interdimensional.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a reality, but it's almost interdimensional rather than just a physical.
Then up on top,
from
right? Up, like up above.
Correct.
Our heads.
Yeah, that's just been my feeling. So and this one just jumped out, which is our Four of Swords. So there's definitely something hidden. Yeah. So it's like you have to go in underneath to get that fourth sword. So that to me is saying straight up that there is that it's definitely hidden from us. But let's just double check.
That it's not actually over us.
No, Wheel of Fortune. So this is like a movement as needed. So usually this is talking about seasons or times, but it can be through a portal or something, if that's what the question was that we're asking. So it's almost like there's a different way of getting to it. Yeah, 10 of Cups. So so there is definitely different realities but it's interdimensional, because that's what these are telling me. So I'll ask straight up, are they actually up? No. King of Cups, something's hidden. No. So I Teresa, I feel that they actually are through like energy portals or things like that. They're not just physical.
We could ask if it's then she's asking if it passed the Arctic wall.
Okay, so is there anything past the Arctic wall?
It's outer space
past the Arctic wall.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay, that one wants to come up. Chariot. Look, it could be. I mean, but again, is it going through the portals to even get through to it? So the chariot is a movement. Once something's balanced, you move, and it's quite a big movement. So yeah, there's definitely something behind there. King of Pentacles, definitely, because that's a very solid master creator. So look, yeah, but I don't feel it's just in the physical, because it keeps talking to me about going through something. Ten of Swords. Now, when this comes up, it means that something's finished, something's ended. So it's almost like we've lost a lot of energy to this because we don't know fully. We've not been able to experience it. Oh God, we've got the Wheel of Fortune again. So it's like it's different to what we've been thinking, told, known. So there is definitely something that we have to move through.
But if it was the answer, it would say yes, I think. So
I
right
agree.
now it's just telling us it's different than what we think it is. And
yeah,
but it's not a yes to the question.
No, it's not a yes to the question.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's different to what we think it is, and it's just not. It's too hard to explain it with looking at that.
Yeah.
But there's definitely something else going on, because those cards came up twice. The same cards then came up again. Yeah.
All right. From Angel Lori, is planet Earth the highest rated viewing in the galactic for other off-world beings and cultures?
Yeah. Hi, Angel Lori. Yeah, I know. Look, I mean, they do say that there's like lots of other realms, dimensions, worlds that are going through like a conscious what's the word, shift into a different dimension or density. But I think with Earth, it's probably one of the few, they say, that's actually done with free will, which is the unknown. This is why it's an experiment. So let's just see if everyone's pretty intrigued with this. Oh yeah, you're hot. You've got to come up. The moon. So to me, the moon is when something's very out of place, which would be Earth. I mean, this is a really unusual situation. So let's just see. So yeah, so the chariots come back again. They've all come to watch. So definitely, yeah. Oh my God, the tower. Yeah. They know that this is huge, that this is a really big shift and change, and it's a culmination of things, judgment. Look at that. So this is telling the story of what they're watching and just, intrigued with. Yeah, so they know it's nearly finished because of the Ten of Wands. That means it's not, the actions that have been taken are not quite there yet. So they're watching by the looks, Angel Lori. Intrigued, yes. Observing.
So talking about those changes that are going to happen and are happening right now, the question Trixie has is, we are aware that almost everything we've learned has been a lie. Will the truth be revealed in my lifetime? And I would have to ask, I think that question is so general that if just a little bit of truth, let's say about the dinosaurs is put out, then the cards would say yes, because
yes.
Right. So, but it could, what about the truth about religion, for example? Like, so I feel like that it's too big of a question for the cards to narrow down an actual answer.
Yeah. And I think it depends what's important to us to know. So for some people, it might be all about religion. For some people, it might be all about, no, I want to know what this earth is about. For some people, it might be, no, let's just get the truth out about the schools or the pharmaceutical health industry, so it just depends, Trixie Tot. And I think, I think things will come out at different times as well. Yeah, look at that. The moon cards come up again, because we know there's a lot of psyops. We know there's a lot of things that are really out of place. So let's just see. Six of Pentacles just wanted to come up. So yes, we will be offered some truths. I think it will just depend on what's relevant to what's going on because of these. So once this starts to, once there's more truth about this and people start to get a grasp or their head around, hey, we're not free. We've been living in this society that has been run by people that are actually psychopaths. So yeah, and then once I think people have come to grips with that, that's when things can come out. So I feel it's still going to be a bit of a progression. Is that what you think, Elisa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
The next
So
question I wanted to ask was so there is this truther with a specific doctor um that had a conversation, and I don't know who said this, but supposedly are they going to measure our heart to know how good we are, to see if we deserve, let's see,
uh,
if we deserve abundance or whatever, like um
so is this while we're here on Earth, or is this like when they do they used to use the feather, they did the feather when people left their physical body and went back into the spiritual realm? Is this more about
no, this is about money,
here on
like
Earth?
yeah,
Okay. Yep.
yeah, like they're gonna measure your heart.
Or your frequency or consciousness is maybe what they're trying to say.
No, this says the heart.
Okay.
Consciousness, I get it, but the heart, to me, it sounds ridiculous. So where it says that they measure your heart, and then you would get abundance based on them measuring your heart.
Okay. So the first card that came through then was the Five of Pentacles. So this is almost like, again, this is almost like separating people. Oh, you're not good enough, you're good enough. So people are
Yep.
left out in the cold,
Mm-hmm.
and it's creating more separation, which is not what we want. And then we got the Eight of Swords. So again, look what it's doing. It's and it's putting people into fear. So so I would say no, that's not correct. And then we have our Queen of Pentacles. To me, this is everyone creates their own reality. This is contemplating your reality. This is contemplating what we create in our world that we, at some level, feel we deserve. So it's always through that law, the cosmic laws. It's done through cosmic laws at the end of the day. Page of Swords tells me that that's actually not quite a true story. Again, that's always the one that I get the message here. No, that's not quite true. So it comes back to what is the law of attraction, what is the our cosmic divine universal laws. So no, don't feel that's actually going to happen.
Okay.
So
yeah. I from when I first heard it, I was like, nope. I felt it was infringing upon our sovereignty.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I haven't given you any approval to measure my heart. Like, no.
But
No,
it's great.
sorry.
I think it's great to have these questions brought out because it can really allay people's fears. Oh, I'm not good enough, or what'll happen. Yeah, so no, we don't need to go into any sort of struggle with that. I don't believe.
Yeah, no.
No.
I agree. Okay, so something that Pink Light had posted, I took a picture during the last chat that I wanted to ask was, sorry, I'm looking for it. Okay, when wearing symbols such as the evil eye or druid symbols, does it really provide protection of some kind?
Okay. So, well, I mean, personally for me, anything where we have an intention. So, if we have an intention, oh, I really, really would like some protection, I'm feeling vulnerable. It just depends what we see as we need protection from. So let's just check with the cards. But again, I feel this is a very individual, it's an individual's experience with that. So I mean, if I'm feeling vulnerable, I think, oh, okay, I'll call my angels in. I'll call my higher self through. I'll get my gargles. If I'm driving and I'm feeling a little bit unbalanced, I will call through and ask for sort of that energetic help. So, and some people do that with those different symbols. So, yeah. The Emperor, yes, they can hold some power. Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. Let's just get some confirmation. Yeah, from that.
Yeah.
Don't you love it? So yeah, it can trump that. And yeah, it's like if we are a little bit vulnerable or whatever, then we can help it. Yeah. So and then the death card. So it can help transform us from fear into feeling more protected. Definitely.
Okay. Very good. Thank you for the question, Pink Light. I didn't forget about you. All right, from Lila. She's still up, hasn't gone to bed yet. Oh, actually, these
Hi.
questions were like at 7:30, so it was about 20 minutes ago.
But they're an hour. I think it's an hour early because of the shift for you guys
Oh,
in daylight
yeah.
savings. I think it's a little bit better for Lila now.
Yeah. So Norway is apparently going to host the cloud server for TikTok in the same area that held the Olympics in '94. Nefarious?
Oh, wow. Let's see. I mean, hasn't Mr. T always said that TikTok was a China sort of way of getting information from them? Okay, let's have a look and see if it is nefarious. Okay, that one's really, that one. Oh, that one's really zinging. Okay, so we've got our Eight of Wands. So I'm gathering, Lala, that this is going to happen fairly quickly. Is that correct? Because our Eight of Wands has come up, and then our Page of Cups. So there's been a small offering for this to go ahead to be held there. Let's have a look and see. I don't feel it's actually going to be a problem for Norway though, because we've got our Nine of Cups. So this is something that is actually desired. It's wanted. It's going to be okay. I don't feel it's nefarious. But I mean, Five of Cups, I do feel that they used to be, because that's the grief card. So whether they've been taken over could be the case, because that Five of Cups has come up. But it doesn't look bad with these cards here. So, I'd be interested to see, if they've already started that process or whatever. But yeah. But no, it doesn't look nefarious.
Yeah, I mean, I think personally that we really are at the point where nothing is nefarious anymore. We're pretty much, I mean, anything big or major, I feel like the white hats have really taken over, and what we're seeing is just a movie to get people to react.
Yeah.
And to get people to stand up for themselves and do what they need to do. So it's been lately, the cards seem to always show that it's not, things aren't being done by the bad guys anymore. I think
they're not as bad as they could have been. Yeah. In certain situations.
Yeah.
As well.
Or at least in my reality. And I have to, I have to preface that, because I don't know, Maree, if it's possible when you're in different dimensions, is there really a different reality? Like collective reality? Like, can I be in the fifth dimension and all the banks are fine and nothing happens, with that in my reality? But if there are people in 3D and it happens to them, like,
I think it depends where you are, because we've still got that village and everything around us, but it depends what it depends what you if you followed your intuition, the sun. So it depends if you've sort of done what you've been told or whatever, then it won't be a problem.
Okay.
That's how, so then we've got our Nine of Pentacles. So that unique way of being, with your abundance, with your experiences.
All right. So Lady Hawk, we haven't had one of her questions today. So we'll be entering the Age of Aquarius tomorrow. What will this bring, or how will the energy change because of this?
Wow. Okay. Yeah, because it's been coming through for a little while, but it's like anything. It can be either side. You can have the shoulder time of that Age of Aquarius. So, but how fascinating, because that's also at the equinox, isn't it? So we're doing the it's interesting timing that it's coming through. Let's just see if we're going to see a big kabang or anything happen exciting with it. Wow. Oh, you're hot. Why are you hot? Yeah. Interesting, because we've got our Ten of Swords. So this is the ending of something, definitely. It's the finishing and completion of something. and then the King of Pentacles. So so this is our master creator. So it looks like there will be some sort of shift. Yeah. Plus, of course, we've been talking about this equinox and this huge, consciousness that's coming through for us. So it's part of the contract, 3 of Pentacles. So this has definitely been contracted. So we're all here for this for a reason as well. So, but it won't be huge because we've got our Page of Cups. So it's not going to be like massive anything going on, because the Page of Cups to me is giving us a small offering. And wisdom, I'm getting the word wisdom that comes with that as well for us. So look, yeah, there will be some energy definitely coming in. It's definitely the completion of something, beginning of something new. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I want to address something financial. Yesterday I was listening to a YouTube video, and I felt there was some fear put out there. This person was saying like, oh, well, I don't have any of my money in the bank. My suggestion is you take all your money out of the bank. And it made it sound very fear-based. So it actually put some fear in me, and I'm like, no, you know better. But of course I'm like, no, let me ask the pendulum. And my intuition has been telling me, and I'm not telling you what to do. I just want to make sure that I balance out that negativity with my positivity. But my intuition has been that what you're watching is a movie, and that the white hats, of course, have already thought about this. So the way I feel is going to happen is that whatever money is in the bank, they're just going to mirror that with the new system. So the Treasury will come in, mirror what money you have, and then now that you have it in the Treasury instead of in the Feds. Yeah. That's what the pendulum was saying. I asked is the money safe in the bank? Am I going to lose any money? The answer was always no. The answer was that that there was nothing to fear, nothing to worry about, that everything would happen okay. Again, I'm not telling you what to do. If you have fear, I suggest then maybe you should do something about it, because maybe you should take the money out because you have the fear. So something bad could happen because the fear is going to create a bad reality for you. Yeah. So just stay very alert, very aware of what is it that you're feeling, and go with that. I'm feeling very comfortable that I'm going to be okay. So that's the path that I'm following. But again, if you're feeling fear, then you need to act accordingly, because that's the reality you're going to create.
Yeah. And sometimes too, that real fear, that can be a push of intuition. Hey, just get out a little bit more than what you were thinking or whatever. So you just follow it. And that's what the 9 of Cups is saying. Is what are your wishes and desires? Like what is it that you're hoping for? So for me, I'm with Elisa. I always have enough cash anyway, because like I've said to you so many times, I love working in cash. So I actually like to have quite a bit of cash around at home. But I don't, I don't have the feel or the need either to go and run and get out all my money. I mean, I've invested where I'm comfortable, and I'm not panicking because I'm out of the stock market, all of that stuff. So, but I got that hit years ago. So yeah, it's just do whatever feels right. Elisa's spot on. You just do whatever feels right for you, and it doesn't matter. So what if you do want to go and get it all out, go and get it all out. No big deal. And if you don't.
Yeah.
I mean, for ages we've been there is another system that's sort of been running, but just not visible. I mean, that's been coming up quite a few times. I don't know whether it is a QFS. I don't know what it is, but there's definitely something that's running.
That's whatever the Treasury is going to put in place.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Let me, the other question that I had that was related to financials is that I heard that XRP is going to end up being the CBDC, which is definitely not what we want, right? We don't want to support banks.
I thought it was just going to be a transition. It was like a bridge. I thought XRP was the bridge and XLM was the actual, if like the way that what you used to put over the bridge. That was always my
Okay,
understanding.
right. So we need to ask, is first of all, is XRP going to be the CBDC or XLM going to be the CBDC?
Let's just see if
Those
either
are
of them
the
are
two
going to be
questions.
involved. Will they be involved with this at all? Yeah, because it was something that was planted a long time ago. We've got our Seven of Pentacles. So there's definitely some involvement for that blockchain to be, within the system. So, and then we've got our Queen of Cups. So I feel there's been some contemplating or a bit of grief or whatever going on. I mean, God, how long has they, dragged on the SEC thing for? So, but there's definitely a contract that they will be used. That Three of Pentacles has come up again. Look, the thing is though, if we're still going to have some sort of note, whether it's a treasury note rather than the fiat money, then there's still got to have to be some system, doesn't there, for that also to be, for something to be exchanged. We could go direct with cryptos, who knows? We just don't know exactly how it's going to pan out. So we can just check to see if XRP is something that will be used as a, now you wanted to know first if it was a crypto.
Well, ask if XRP will be the CBDC for the new banks.
Well, we've got our Ten of Pentacles and the Magician card. So it looks like it, it does look like, and the Queen of Cups. So there might have been some change with that. So, which is interesting. But I think we're just going to have to wait and see with that one. But it's definitely a part of the system, but it's still hidden. Four of Swords. So it's still hidden, and whether it's fully decided on, it's also not really saying, but it's definitely part of the system. Once the old one's finished, then we'll know. Then we'll have our movement forward, Chariot. So it's too hard to know with these cards coming through. But look, Three of Cups, it's going to be okay. There's going to be celebration around it. Look, it could be rocky for a while.
Yeah.
It could be rocky for a while.
Not in my reality, though.
No, but that's what I was just going to say. It just depends, what the situation is that we experience, and how we do it is exactly what we've set ourselves up for. So.
No, it's not even a possibility in my reality. It's like I'm not even contemplating it. But I was definitely wanting to know. I mean, either way, even if it's a CBDC or not, it's still going to do well. Yeah. I mean, I believe that.
Yes.
But it's good to know, because then if that's the case, maybe I'll get rid of it as soon as it has value. I don't know.
Well, yeah, that's right. So, I'm just going to follow my intuition. And when it gets to a certain point, I might just get rid of some of it. And so it covers everything I've, paid out for, and then see what happens. So it doesn't hurt it never hurts to take a little bit of rewards off from things like crypto when the market's really, really high. Definitely.
Yeah.
That's what I've been contemplating. I just keep getting the thought, I might just take some off when it gets to this level for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was there anything else related to that? Oh, well, when is, I know the cards are not good for time, but we have not looked at XRP to see when this damn thing's going to be over with.
No, I know.
It's just ridiculous at this point.
It's just stupidity.
The movie's just getting, with XRP, the movie's just getting so old.
I know. Let's have a look and see if we can get a rough guesstimate as to when that might be a timing for it to come through. Let's just have a look here. Yeah. Okay. So it could be anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 months. Okay. So because we've got the cups are a little bit slower. Okay, your swords are a bit faster. It's 5. So but yeah, but it's around. I would say I'd be very surprised with those cards if it was much longer than 3 months. Yeah, there's still something going on because the Hierophants come up, so there's still something blocking something. Yeah. So yeah, but once I think even if it was 3 weeks, just can you imagine like everything would just take off? So yeah. And look, we could still be in for another couple of crashes as well over one. You might. That's what I'm saying. You might get this big spike.
Yeah.
So just take off a little bit, and then because if it crashes again, then you go, oh, now I've got to wait for it again. But just look after you. Well, I tend to like to look after myself with that sort of thing. So if that does happen, I'll be watching it and going, right, I'm selling here a little bit of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's it for today. Thank you so much, everybody. If you want a reading with Maree, go to magicmaree.com. Thank you so much for participating. We so appreciate it. Thank you for keeping the chat light and positive. I am very grateful because I want to keep, this very high vibing. So I appreciate everybody that's been positive today. And Maree, thank you so much. Thank you, Jazzy. And reminder, I will be on vacation. So we won't have another show until Monday, April 3rd, I believe.
Okay. Yeah. So we're at So I might try and get one up on my channel, and I might try and do that in the next sort of days. You leave Wednesday, your Wednesday, do you?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So I might try and do that, so then you can pop it through on yours as well. So if people want to just do a live with me, we can do dreams and we can do cards and we can do all sorts of things if people want to. So all right, beautiful.
All right, everybody. Love you guys. Thank you so much.
See you guys. Bye.
Bye.